Alright, we're recording. Recording videos. We just got through watching Hardcore Henry. Just came out last week. I wanted to see it last week. Shouldn't work out, but this week it worked. I should clean it down. Hey, I'm gonna lick you. I'm licking you. How you like that? Yeah, I'm doing a video. How you like that? You got licked. You got that tongue ring action. But we watched Hardcore Henry. Wanted to see it last week. Didn't get to see it last week, so we watched it this week. And
watch it.
Charlie Chaos had to walk out. That's one of the first things I'll say is if you are easily, if especially right now where fucking shit's popping around, if motion sickness.
Hold it.
I did notice that too.
If you want
I'm
to.
not doing anything. I'll hold it.
Hold it like that. Move your e-cig out there. Oh, by the way, Robbie Duo-Katsubragi's with us. He went and saw it with us. But motion sickness, that's what I was getting at.
Yes, it's bad.
If that's a thing in your life where a lot of juddery movements with the camera
Probably
or
like
whatever.
This video.
Yeah, probably like what I was saying with it going everywhere. If that's some shit that fucks with you, you better not see this motherfucker. You better skip this bitch, because I tell you, if you can get past the first 30 minutes, because I would say that's.
I'm just gonna do it.
You're gonna do it. You gonna handy style?
Yeah.
All right. Put hands on. If you can handle the first 30 minutes of it, I think you'd be okay, because I think that's the worst of the jerky camera action. Charlie Chaos, what did you think about the jerky camera action?
I couldn't take it.
You talking?
I couldn't take it.
Couldn't take it? It's too much for you?
Yeah.
What about
I'm
you?
a wuss.
What about you, Duck?
As much Speed Hazard as I play, there's really nothing I can't take. But yeah, I understand how someone could get really fucking sick watching that.
My stomach was like,
It was just like constant movement.
It was making me dizzy at first.
yeah. It's, I'm sure we're going to get a little spoilery in this, but, I mean, it's the bad guy, the good guy movie. You know what's going to happen. We're not really going to get into specifics, I would imagine, but the good guy wins. I mean, goddamn, it's one of them movies. But, I thought it was overall pretty damn good. It was pretty good. What'd you think, Charlie Chaos? The little bit you saw of the movie.
I mean, it looked really cool.
Yeah.
I liked the whole idea. The story seemed alright. Seemed like a pretty cool movie, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I had to have my eyes closed the whole time I was in there, pretty much.
I like the opening credits, which that sort of thing's been done before in movies, the way they open the movie. It's just a montage, I'll say that. I don't want to give away a montage of what, but it was pretty graphic, like, as far as some of the things they were doing to, like, did they really do that to a guy? Did that happen to a dude? Because it looked like that was a dude. Like, he looked like he was living. He ain't living now, though.
But I want to. Would you really say he won in the end, or did he just not get killed?
He did not die. That's true.
What did he actually accomplish?
I don't know. What's his purpose? Like, just to wake up and murder everybody? Is that his purpose? Because if so,
still alive.
he is still alive, technically, until his battery runs out. If you don't recharge or plug in or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, where? I didn't think of that.
Yeah, like, I'm sure we're gonna get a little spoiler here.
It's almost impossible not to.
Yeah, like there's okay, he's got a fucking battery. He's a fucking battery operated man. Like, and there's one character that shows up a lot in the movie, and it's explained eventually. And it's not the same character. It's the same person playing these different characters. And it's all explained why he's able to do that eventually. And I thought all those different characters were pretty interesting. A couple of them were kind of fucking boring-ish, but those characters were cool. But overall, that's it. You're either that one guy playing all these different characters, you don't even see Henry, you're the big evil guy, or the woman, his wife, That's the only characters in this movie. If you're not those guys, you're dead. You're there just to die. Like, that's your whole purpose of being in that movie is to die. Like, I don't know, you might even want to chime in with anything.
That really, it's like if you were playing a first-person shooter.
I've heard it described as that several times, and yes, that's exactly what that fucking movie was. It was like, oh, I need you to go do this. Here's your next mission. Oh, here's mission 3.
That one guy is every NPC friend that you've got.
Yeah, which I'm sure they did, write his character around that. They've got to know. They got to know what they were going for, which was basically ripping off video games, which is fine. I think they did good. Like the one particular mission. Let's just call it a fucking mission because that's what it was.
Yeah.
One mission was basically, I thought, a straight up rip off from Call of Duty. Like they just straight up, like the part with the suit, the ghillie suit or whatever. Like, I don't remember. Have y'all played? He played Call of Duty 4. You haven't played Call of Duty 4?
I played Modern Warfare, the first one, and that's it.
That is Modern Warfare. Anyways,
which suit are you talking about then?
the ghillie suit, the one where had a sniper rifle, and it was the camo. He looked like a walking bush.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They straight up took that right out. Like, that scene was in Call of Duty. Like, they just straight up ripped it off, which it was a good game. So, fine, that's fine. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I'm trying to get y'all to. We were talking about theories of, like,
his magic powers.
Yeah,
It's necromancy.
the main evil guy in the movie.
He's just got superpowers, and you never know why.
It's just because they need the ultimate evil guy. It's like anything. You got to have that. And I was also saying, like, well, if you want to get logic, if you want to start talking about logic, like, why is this giant evil corporation allowed just to exist? Like, they have this.
He controls the police too. Like,
yeah, that's true. But they have this giant, like, skyscraper in the middle of, I assume it's Russia. Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
It's Russia, and they have this giant skyscraper, and it's got the evil corporation's logo on the front, and nobody says anything. I assume in Henry land, it's just fine. So I guess we can we could jump to the conclusion that a man with superpowers, it's fine. It's just accepted. It's just accepted.
He's probably bought out everything.
Yeah, he just owns. Well, why would he want to create? Spoily. Why would he want to create the soldiers to do his fighting if he controls everything and he can just magic shit?
Take over the rest of the world.
Yeah, but couldn't he just sorcerer his ass over there and do it? Like, I'd imagine he could fuck shit up on his own. He wouldn't need an army.
He needs them to do most of his dirty work.
I'm thinking we're overthinking this fucking movie. It's dumb, but in the best ways, the best dumb ways.
I still enjoyed it, but it was, I don't know. They didn't explain anything about the main bad guy. They just said his name, and that was it.
Yeah,
you know who he is.
I guess you could say that about anything. You don't. Well, we'll have to. I guess we'll have to read the novels, the books based on Hardcore Henry to get the long.
Books.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Okay. Well,
To get the long backstory of Hardcore Henry. We're overthinking this shit. We should probably just cut it off here. I thought it was good. I'd say check it out in the fucking movie theater. Don't wait for that bitch to come out on DVD or anything.
If you don't get motion sickness.
If you don't get motion sickness, I would say sitting at your house, watching it on your TV, you're not going to get the same feel, the same effect as you do on the big screen. So I would say check it out in the movie theater. What do you think, Charlie Chaos? The person that had to walk out of the movie because it was so goddamn shaky, just shaky, like right now.
I think it's probably like.
If you can take the.
It seems really cool, but
it's not for you.
Yeah, it looked cool. The special effects and stuff that I watched looked really good.
Yeah.
It is very gory at parts.
It is
I like
extremely
gory
gory.
movies. So,
Heads
good.
popping off. Just they got a thing for heads just getting half a head. You had a whole head, now you got half head. There's a lot of that in this movie. But what do you think, Duck? Robbie?
I liked it.
You liked
I
it.
liked it.
So would you say watch it in the theater? Or would you say wait till it's DVD, Blu-ray,
Maybe wait till it goes to like a $2 theater.
$2 theater? Well, yeah.
If you got a free Redbox code, it's not a bad choice. It sounds like I'm hating on it. I'm not, but
No.
it's just.
All right, man. I'm done. You got anything you want to say, Dead Robbie? You want to shout outs to your anything? No?
Nope.
Twitch.tv/Albie Dave Charlie Cassidy. Got anything to say?
Peace.
Cool fingers. Give him the cool fingers. Cool finger.